Hi, hello, howdy. Welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4. I'm just going to start out and say, if Camtasia fucking desyncs the audio in the segment, I am going to impulse buy a fucking new recording software. I have the income, I can justify it, I am so over this shit. Also, I forgot I need to feed the cat. I am just so not going to put up with 3 segments in a row of this. I shouldn't even put up with 2. But whatever. So anyways, and if you're very forgetful, it's not that important. Why am I going down here? The cat's over here. This weekend I should be able to record a bit more, so I'm hoping I can churn out at least a decent amount. Oh, fuck, wrong cat. Happens all the time. I'm hoping I can churn out at least a couple segments this weekend. Long story short, I'll have the house to myself, so I'm thinking... I just figure, you know, if I don't have any plans, I might as well use some time to do this. Also, like, I kind of do want to, like, try to get through Persona 4 as quickly as possible. Like, I really do want to get back to games I actually was interested in playing. This experience has taught me one thing very, very viscerally, vividly, vicariously, viciously, voluminously. Do not let's play games you do not like. I kind of barely got away with it with Mega Man Battle Network 1, but at least I have fondness for Mega Man Battle Network as, like, a series, so it was kind of like, I kind of had to do it, so I was able to, like, motivate myself with, like, okay, let's get on with it. And also, like, I did have at least a little fun with, like, some stupid stuff in Mega Man Battle Network, but this has been such a fucking drag. Not even a drag, a slog. A sloth. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's probably not even been that enjoyable to watch. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't actually really enjoy watching, like, hate content in terms of, like, I like, obviously I can enjoy someone, like criticizing something, or, like, otherwise, like, negative content, but I don't like it when it's like, oh, I'm just gonna hate watch this, or oh, I'm gonna hate react to this. It's like, at that point, like, what's the point? Also, I totally forgot which button is which. Whatever. Okay, it's circle, I think. I think that was the one I pressed, because I pressed both. But I tried to do it in, like, an order, so that way I would know which is which, but whatever. Fuck! I just remembered my controller's right by the microphone, so all my mashing, like, I have to turn my body so the mashing doesn't, like, ruin the audio. Whatever. It doesn't matter what fish I get as long as I get it, because I just need fish for the cat. I guess I could also get fish to trade with the dude. I don't know what he really offers, because I don't usually bother with him in playthroughs. God, my finger keeps slipping. I'm very bad at button mashing, if I've not already mentioned this. Like, I always would get my ass whooped in those Mario Party button mashing minigames. But yeah, I'm only really going to be able to record for about 40 minutes, give or take, because of time issues. Like, long story short, I ran out of time today, because I had other things to do, and I got a little bit, like, I thought I'd have more time than I did, basically. So my plan is, like, I'm probably going to record about 40 minutes, obviously, tonight, and then tomorrow night, which will be Friday, I'm planning on recording some more and then editing and uploading in the same night. I'm not usually crazy about editing and uploading in the same day, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I upload on Saturday, and if you're watching this on Saturday, you already know that happened. I don't know. So yeah. Unfortunately, like, despite being such a fucking wizard at Persona games, my time management skills in real life, not the best. I blame having a full-time job and also just being, like, low energy for activities. I don't know. Honestly, more than anything else, I cannot stress enough how much I hope the audio does not desync in this fucking segment. I swear to God. God isn't real, by the way. But we should be coming right up to the big plot event, so at least I won't even have to do too much. Hooray, it's finals. Hooray, I have the answers pulled up, I think. Do I? Do I not? Oh, I do, okay. Okay. Fortunately, the quiz answers also doubles as something else. Yo. Like the guide I have pulled up, I mean. And we'll get to that when we get to that, so. Yo, Avery. I'm gonna speed through this dialogue, I don't care. Look at this weather, man. What's up with all this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of... Okay, sorry. I sped through it too much. Oh, fuck, I sped through... Sorry. He's just talking about the fog and how weird it is. It's Yosuke. Do we give a shit what Yosuke says? That's what I thought. Sorry. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Finals day 1. Which with following prefixes means the number 8. I'm gonna do that thing I always do where I try to answer, and then before I confirm my answer, I check if it's right, just for the fuck of it. Anyways, obviously it's penta. Oct. I'm not even... Actually, fine, I'll check. Okay, it's oct. Unfortunately, I think I just saw the second answer, but whatever. It doesn't even matter if I do this well. Which muscles are weakening when you tend to rest your chin in your hands? The back to the shoulders? Oh, okay. Thank you so much for being helpful. Sorry, my guide only says back, question mark. I'll just look it up real quick. Fuck it. Persona 4 PS2 finals answers. One thing I really hate about Golden is that it has poisoned the well for, like, Googling anything. Like, at all. Yeah, it was back to the shoulders. I was right. Like, anytime I Google, like, anything Persona 4 related, I have to specifically say PS2. And even then, I'll still get, like, half and half for, like, Golden and PS2. Which is... It shouldn't be as annoying as it is, but it kind of is really annoying because Golden changes all the quest and quiz answers, if I recall correctly, but whatever. Maybe I'm totally full of shit. I'll know when I play Golden, when hell freezes over. Hell isn't real, by the way. Finals day 2. What important role does facial hair play for your body? Doesn't it, like, filter out particles and, like, it catches dust and dirt and shit? It excretes toxins. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the answer just because I recognize it. I was so wrong. It was probably eyelashes is what I was thinking of. It excretes toxins. Alright. I think I said this doesn't matter, and then I'm like, oh no, guys, my guide doesn't work. I have to go look up the right answer. I'm annoying. The Patagonian ice field is located between which two countries? Patagonia and field, obviously. I'm gonna be real, I just want to look up the answer. I could logically guess this and probably get it wrong, so I don't care. Chile and Argentina was my answer, actually. Whatever. Forgive me. Unironically, I think I would have guessed Chile, but probably not Argentina. I'll give myself half credit for that. Because, like, unironically, not fucking with you guys, Chile was the first country that came to mind when I saw that. Congrats, a fucking American guessed something half right about a Latin American country. Let's all celebrate. You ever hear students talking? I'm in a good mood, I promise. I'm just being really annoyingly sardonic. Alright, there's nothing you do, just blah 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 blah. Sorry, like, do you care? Do you actually care? Like, promise me. Promise me that you're not lying when you tell me you care about these NPCs and their dialogue, or Yosuke. None of you like Yosuke. If you're watching my video, you should not like Yosuke. That's like, that filters you out right there. If you like Yosuke, my content should not even be coming up for your algorithm. Finals day 3. What's the origin of the word wedding? Isn't it gamble? We did that last segment. I didn't even look. Who wrote the play Othello? Shakespeare. So it's clearly Louis XIV. Hamlet. Okay, well, clearly it's Descartes. All of those answers are so bad. They like get worse the longer you talk about them. Whatever. Is that it? I think... Is today the... No, tomorrow I think is the last day. I think. Finals day 4. Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? Also note the difference in lowest temperature. Okay, well, we're gonna get this so wrong. My guess is South Pole 30 degrees. I was actually right. Guys, I was actually right. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty obvious it was South Pole. It was really just a coin flip between 10 and 30, and I felt like 30 would be more significant with that much of a difference. You know what I mean? But whatever. What prize was awarded for answering one of the Millennium Prize problems? Fuck, I don't know. Probably $10,000? Who would give out $1 million for that? Okay, it was $1 million. Shit on my face, am I right, guys? Am I right? Oh, I just looked at the answers for the next one. Well, whatever. I thought tomorrow was the last day. Whatever. Well, I'll just say it. The next answers are French and tuberculosis. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I don't care. Sorry, I should give a shit, but I don't. We got so much to get through, man. I'm gonna probably have to leave my PS2 running. When in 30 minutes I'll probably have to just drop the controller like, oh, okay, I'm done now. Whatever. Finals day 5. Which of the following is one of Robert Koch's scientific achievements? What the fuck? French is in here! Discovered tuberculosis. The words beef and pork originated in what language? What the fuck? French is here! Okay, I'm done. Being stupid. Well, I can close this tab now. Yippee. And now it's time to fish. Yeah. I think tomorrow is when all the plot events happen. Yeah, they do, okay. Maybe I'll actually have enough time to get through them and save. And then tomorrow I can record, like, after that. Probably not, but we'll see.
Man, this fog just won't quit.
Just like my ass.
The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
The way she said, whoa.
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Absolutely not.
Ugh, this girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Guys, put on your glasses!
When you put your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer. Fuck, I wish I could do that.
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then,
Are we really, like, trying to be like, logically, we can deduce that E equals MC squared?
could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? You guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again.
Lamau? I don't like
It's just
saying
a
that.
thought.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
It's the last day of exams. You answered every question with ease. The answers seem to be flowing from your hands.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Huh. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
As always, you're so fucking helpful, Teddy.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Kanishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest.
Actually it's pronounced Inaba.
It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Our work is done here, guys. What do you mean other personas
Yeah.
to fuse?
I'm sure we can leave the rest to your uncle.
Oh, because he's been so fucking helpful.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts.
You know, the thing about Persona 4 that they really got right, shockingly, is how the police are worthless, useless, terrible at their job. I wish they were sitting on their hands. Their hands, like, when they sit on their hands, they can't get in the way, you know? But, like, they actually make things harder and worse.
If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
I've been there.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
I mean, literally, there is no evidence, so of course it'd be borderline impossible to build a case. That said, I could imagine they would fabricate evidence to frame Namatame on top of him already basically admitting to it. I mean, they're fucking framing Mangione, so who's to say they couldn't do a little bit of the fucking frame up in Japan? Am I right? I don't know. That's not even relevant. I just free Mangione. Even if he did that shit, I don't care. Fuck healthcare execs. Anyways.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai.
Not crazy about you saying that, bud. But also, I think you should kill yourself, so...
No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
you're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now?
My god.
I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we'd better get some oranges to complete the set.
Please, can we hurry this up?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
No, leave.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
I get that, like, Teddy likes Nanako, and, like, he's kind of, like, unaware of decorum, but, like, it really is weird that it feels more like Teddy's sister is in the hospital than the main characters.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
I don't want to say either of these.
Sensei, I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nanako-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Sometime today, please.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
You know, she is kind of like the most irredeemable, immoral character because she one time charged Yosuke's credit card. I don't think...
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt.
We don't talk enough about how Chie is a fucking cunt for that. Okay, I'm done. I think I made fun of it, but like, if I forgot to mention it, there was some YouTuber I saw who was like harping on about Chie being this horrible person because she did that. It's like, it's not great, but like, man, compared to fucking Yosuke kind of deserves it, that little fucking Walmart kid.
How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
0.25. Move on with your life.
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
That too. Fuck Juness.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Kill yourself.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
what would a girl her age want?
I thought I pressed X. Whoops.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
A Jack Frost doll.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
He's so real for that.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake.
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not. Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
God, no wonder I was fucking hyping up how long this would take. It's taking an eternity. Finally. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go.
Inaba Municipal Hospital. I've been saying that a lot lately. Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
Oh shit. I totally spaced out there.
Hey, can't you
Whatever.
do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
Yes, let's get mad at Teddy some more. Come on, let's slap him a little.
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it. Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
I can't forgive this. I actually don't. Whatever, calm down. Fuck it.
How am I supposed to stay calm at a time like this?
Why are you getting mad at me, sir?
Can't believe this is happening.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
Yeah, that's what I would expect.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh?
Yeah, he should falsify evidence.
If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Oh, I just realized it's about 30 minutes. Well, it's not like this stops it from audio desyncing anyways, but let's fucking try it and see what happens. This really does feel borderline placebo. Like, why don't we even bother splitting segments? Oh well.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
Oh, you know.
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Hang in there.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
What did she do?
Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro.
I'm right here. I don't know. None of these choices matter. None of this shit matters, actually.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'd be pretty scared too if doctors didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I've actually had that experience, and let me tell you, the anxiety just off the charts when there's something very bad with you and you can't figure it out.
Bro. Daddy.
Well, things have taken a sudden turn, wouldn't you say?
Nanako! Nanako!
Would you believe it if I said this is like the single point of the game where my ears perked up like a fucking dog and I'm like, oh, we're doing this. Oh, this game's actually getting interesting finally. Is it bad that the lovable little 7-year-old dying is when I finally am invested? 'Cause it was.
I'm sorry, sir.
No.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
I mean, it really is kind of just, like, wholly unexpected that they would actually kill Nanako, especially given the tone of the game up to this point. I don't know, I really respect it. I think it's, like, the one, like, narrative choice that this game makes that I actually think is like, interesting. I don't know. Maybe not the one, but you gotta admit, like, this going into this shit blind, it's like, oh, fuck, man. Anyways, that's why you can't socially Nanako after she goes in the hospital, because she fucking kicks it. The bucket, that is. Good thing we don't lose the...
We did everything we could, but
okay,
we
whatever.
still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Okay, he's just walking off now. I'm sorry, that scream literally never fails to make me laugh. I guess it's not really a laugh so much, it's just like a chuckle, smirk, a fuckle, a stirk. I don't know. But it is a very funny sounding yell.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan...
Not to be a nitpicky little bitch, but Dojima was walking the other way. How did he see Dojima's face? I presume the framing is that, like, he walked past Dojima on the way, like, on the way into the scene, but then, like, whatever. It's just like, it's weird that he turns around to face him, but then, like,
But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places. Sorry, just... The moment was right.
Senpai! Senpai!
Do you mind? My sister just died.
Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported into the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
You guys forget that you live in, like, buttfuck nowhere.
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where? Oh, fuck, wrong way. But whatever, we got there eventually. Where is his room?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
I love how they didn't change his sprite. His portrait is just still the neutral face. Like, It's whatever. I will say one of my favorite parts about this whole like series of scenes is that it plays the fucking "I'll face myself" music because it feels so unfitting in the best way possible. And I'm being so...
Let go. I need to speak to him.
I'm being so sincere when I compliment the game for that, by the way. Like, genuinely, I think the dissonance is actually a really good choice. It's a great effect for how we've been primed to think of this as, like, a good sound. Like, this song usually is supposed to play when good things happen, basically.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave him permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have!
This is obviously the most sympathetic Dojima has ever been in the game up to this point. The first time he's been a good dad, actually.
She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
It's kind of cool that it's implied he was probably going to murder Namatame. I think this moment would have been slightly better if he actually did. And then the fallout of that, like you lose both Dojima and Nanako.
Was he seriously gonna...
Excuse me, Dojima.
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right. Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Uh-oh. Is it bad that I'm also, like, kind of on guard right now because I'm about to have to stop recording? So I'm waiting for my boyfriend to walk in and for me to have to just immediately have to stop. The window in the room is wide open. What are you doing?
I was scared, so I...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
So, this is, unless there's some plot explanation that I've just conveniently missed throughout all my years having known this game's plot, I do not remember why the fuck this is, like, happening. It feels very convenient, to say the least, but whatever, let's move on.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either.
Howdy. Well, sad interruption I was expecting did in fact happen, so let's move on with our lives.
Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. But do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you?
So, again, the Shadow Namatame speaking like this is just not at all congruent with what the lore has established up to this point, and also what it will, like, later reveal. Because, let's just move on. I don't want to get into it right now.
I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but... This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time.
I know. Let's smash the screen.
Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean...
So this also begs the question of, if Namatame was supposedly, like, going in the TV with Nanako to, like, escape, what was his, like, escape plan, if we're assuming he is the serial killer?
Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go.
So, let's talk about it. This scenario is very contrived. If you have not picked up on it, Namatame has more that meets the eye. Like, there's more to his story than what surface face value is implying. But the game is trying to goad us into thinking everything is exactly as we perceive it in this moment. But unfortunately, that doesn't really make sense on a, like, surface level analysis of the situation. Namatame has presumably been ambulatory for at least more than today. He's been in the hospital for worst case scenario, like, if you do the dungeon on the absolute latest day you can, it's been about a week. So, like, in theory, he's probably been able to at least walk. His legs aren't damaged. I know I'm being kind of a Redditor saying that, but whatever. Like, oh, in theory, nerd emoji, he should be able to have walked by now if you do it at the latest time. But my point is, like, if he wanted to escape, he could have. You know, like, Like, all it takes is just the nurses, like, being gone for literally a minute if he was hypothetically going to escape via the TV. So, you know, whatever, though. I'm willing to be like, okay, we're not thinking rationally. We're all caught up in the heat of the moment. You know, Nanako just died, so rational thoughts out the window. But then there's also the fucking Shadow Namatame stuff, which we've never... Again, you know, Naoto brings up the point that we've never had the opportunity to see a shadow speak like that, but it also begs the question of, why is the shadow directly acknowledging the characters in this scene and talking with them like he's also in the room? Like he's literally just a character in this scene. That doesn't make any sense given what we know about shadows and how the TV world works. No other point in the game has or will anyone from the other side of the TV been able or will be able to communicate the like both ways. It's like it's a one-way thing where it's like the outside communicates to watching the TV. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not doing a good job of phrasing that right. There is one-way direct communication from TV land to the outside world, but the people on the outside cannot communicate to the TV, and the TV like world cannot observe who is watching. So it doesn't make sense how this works on multiple levels. And you know, if you're taking the interpretation that Namatame's inner thoughts here are being broadcast through the TV on the Midnight Channel, even though he is on his knees, like fearing for his life, completely unaware of what's going on, shaking. To me, obviously, I don't hold teenagers, especially fictional ones, I don't know. I'm not going to say, like, how dare they not know this, but, like, that should communicate to you some type of dissociative disorder, or maybe some type of, like, psychosis, or something that means he is not malicious so much as just, like, mentally ill, you know? There's other aspects of that I would mention, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but just we'll get there when we get there. I just find this entire scenario to be very stupid and contrived, especially considering it's like hospitals have security cameras. You know, like this isn't like, oh, the perfect murder. It's also kind of silly that like there's no like staff that's like just like in the area. I get that, like, obviously Dojima, like, distracted everyone with his murder attempt failure, because he fails at everything, but, I don't know, just, this scene is very constructed, like, conveniently. I didn't phrase that correctly, but whatever. And I don't think the subsequent moment we're about to have is really worth it. In terms of the morality of it all, it's really, like, this moment is really trying to get you to justify killing Namatame as, like, preventative self-defense or whatever you would call that. And I like almost get it. I kind of like, if it weren't for all the problems I laid out, if it was really just like a straightforward like, this guy is not going to get like, the justice system is going to fail to act on him, he's going to just continue doing his harmful predatory behavior and he's gloating about it, what do you do? Like, you know, the hypothetical is really just trying to be that blunt and straightforward. It's like, you're twisting my arm so hard it's going to snap off to try and get me to say I would kill him here. It's like, I don't think I would, but I kind of get anyone saying they would in this case. Like, Joseph Anderson streamed this game and he said, like, you know, just objectively the correct answer here is to kill Namatame. And it's like, I don't necessarily agree, but I also 100% understand the logic that you take to get to that conclusion. Because it just is, you know, within the context of this scene and what we know up to this point and what should be reasonable, everything isn't adding up to what it will later. I don't know. It's like basically like this is very much like trying to portray a very specific like perspective without really having any of the homework to justify that, if that makes sense, but whatever.
Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
I think there is also something to be said that, like, it feels more morally acceptable for Dajima to kill Namatame because his actions did directly kill Nanako. You know, regardless of any mitigating circumstances here. Like, there's just, like, a very clear, like, cause and effect. You know, Namatame threw Nanako into the TV world with himself, and boom, she died a month and a half later, or however long. You know, like, there's... So at least, like, if you say, like, Dajima trying to kill Namatame is justified, that makes 100%, like, that's perfect sense to me. I guess just, like, it's an emotional retributive thing, but also just, like, I think it's retributive is how you pronounce it, whatever. Retributive. It's like, I get that, you know, but, like, in this case, it's like, we know more than Dajima. All Dajima knows is this guy abducted his daughter and then did something that killed her. And while he doesn't understand exactly how she died, he knows for a fact that this guy kidnapped her. So it's like, of course, I would, if I was Dajima, I would want him dead. But anyways.
But Yosuke?
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing can make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
So Yosuke wants to conduct a conspiracy to commit murder, and then commit murder, but he wants your opinion on it.
What do you want to do, leader?
So it's time for one of the more infamous sections of the game. So, much like Persona 3, you can get a bad ending in this video game. That ending in this game... I guess to be fair, the bad ending in Persona 3, in quotation marks, isn't necessarily a bad ending, but it's definitely not the ending that people talk about when they talk about the ending to Persona 3. But this is, like, transparently just a bad ending. So, if I don't make the correct series of dialogue choices, I will unfortunately fail to stop Yosuke and Kanchi from murdering Namatame. So this part is a little weird, to say the least. This is where the game kind of loses me a bit, because, like, Nanako dying, I'm very on board with the sudden tonal shift, but suddenly your friends wanting to commit murder feels a little out of left field. Maybe not for Yosuke. I mean, I could see Yosuke being, like, a murder-suicide. Honestly, Yosuke's future has, like, Family Annihilator written all over it. I actually joke when I talk about this game with people that, like Rise and Yosuke would make the most, like, murder-suicide couple, and you could make an argument for either one being the murderer there. But Kanchi going this far... I don't know, that feels very out of character to me, personally. You know, Kanchi's very headstrong and brash and confrontational, but he doesn't strike me as the type who would... I don't know, I don't really get that from him, but whatever. I mean, he's a violent person for what he believes is right, so I get it. I don't know. So anyway, specific series of answers we need to pick here, and if I get even one wrong, I'm fucked. By the way, I'm not showing you the bad ending if I can help it. It's not worth watching, to be honest, whereas the Persona 3 one at least had some value. So the answer here is not I can't stay here, it's not push the bastard in, it's wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
Again, I want to reiterate, there's no fucking way that this hospital does not have security footage. I'm sorry, a fucking medical building in 2010, especially an admitted large hospital for the area, not having some type of security footage would be outlandish to me.
What are you trying to say?
So, the next answer we have to pick is we're missing something. Leave him for the police, we'll just piss off Yosuke. And then this won't change anything, we'll also piss off you. It's whatever, we're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Whether he'll kill again is... No, just kidding. Whether revenge is right is a really funny answer to say. And then whether he can be tried. in retrospect, a lot of these answers feel very obvious. I think the only one you could maybe argue is like, I could see someone picking that is whether he'll kill again, because we don't really know that, especially based on the verbiage of the shadow, and also just the way the shadow spoke feels very like the writer wants a convenient like conflict. But yeah, Namatame's true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
He's so mean. So a lot of these I could actually see, like, why he's scared. He can still repent. I guess he can still repent is too vague, and the ... implies that you're not, like, confident or you lack conviction in saying that. I actually don't know is a great answer. We're gonna go with that. Something's bothering me is the answer here. I think it's something's bothering me. Let me just check. Spoilers, I did actually pull up the quiz FAQ answers. Quiz answers FAQ actually also has the right dialogue choices you have to make for this section, which is what I alluded to earlier. So, let's see. That is not exactly what... That's not exactly what the answer is, but I think it's something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
I got nothing. He could escape via the TV. Also, Yosuke's being a huge cunt to you, but what else is new? He's just a huge cunt. We're missing something. This is actually the answer. I feel like he could escape via the TV also should be valid, because, like, we should be able to bring up, hey, if he was going to escape, he could have done it sooner, so clearly he's not interested in escaping.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer.
He's so mean.
Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Chill, dude. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Anyways, calm the hell down is the answer. You yelled at everyone to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
He sounds like such a serial killer right now. I'm gonna accuse Yosuke. Yosuke's the one who's doing it.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
To be fair, Yosuke's always kind of on edge when it comes to, like, social situations. He's like always that guy that we should not be hanging out with. Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure. I guess I should say now, because now that I've gotten... now I'm not getting the bad ending. So, if you do actually pick the wrong choice there, Kanchi and Yosuke, and depending on which dialogue choice you picked, you potentially also throw Namatame into the TV. He does in fact die. Unfortunately, that kind of ends all your friendship, because, like, there's nothing else in the game that shows you guys hanging out. The fog remains in Inaba, the ominous fog that clearly has no plot relevance. It stays in Inaba. It just skips forward to when your character leaves for his place of origin. And it's, well, it's very sudden, abrupt, and awkward. Everyone kind of just, like, I'm trying to think of what the word is, like, not ambivalent, but just, like, kind of, like, apathetic, I guess, about you leaving. It's just like, oh, I guess bye. And then the credits music sounds really funny to me. There was another ending added in Persona 4 Gold. Another bad ending, I should say. But I am not going to mention that until it becomes relevant, because well, it's not relevant right now. But yeah, I could have shown that bad ending. I really didn't feel like it was worth it. If you're so fucking curious, you can look it up. Yeah. Great Let's Play.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
And Naoto's doing the fucking plot fairy thing again. Naoto's like always there to explain the choices you just made.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery.
Oh my god, enough about her. Dude, enough. It's been like 8 months.
How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
You didn't even know that she posted about you on our annoying reply guys. Like, calm down.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet.
Extremely convenient that you waited until just now to mention them.
We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
This guy is like your protagonist's best friend, allegedly. I'm gonna just be silent. You creep me the fuck out, dude.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. Alright. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
So true.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Alright, I'm convinced.
Thank you.
Smile.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke.
Smile?
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
This does not feel like a smile line to me, but okay.
Right. Together.
Smile?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case is taking a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Yippee. Yippee. Yay, we can make Loki now. Unfortunately, Loki is really underleveled for where we're at. Okay, not really, but I think we're level 70 and Loki is level 64. I don't want to make Loki, like, for my own usage. I'm going to make him to get the compendium entry, but, like, I don't fucking want Loki. Kind of a shame, too, because I want to say this was the first game with Loki's, like, redesign. I know that... It's weird because, like, Loki's not a significant persona / demon in this game, so it feels weird to say that this is the first game with it, but I think the only other game that it could have potentially been in before this, or around this time, was Devil Survivor, but I'm pretty sure Devil Survivor came out after Persona 4. So... And Devil Survivor has Loki as a more significant demon in that game.
You guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
For a while, I actually thought Devil Survivor was the first time Loki's, like, design was changed. But, you know, after a while I thought it through. It's like, that doesn't make no sense. Didn't Devil Survivor come out in 2009, I want to say? Maybe it was 2010, because it was actually pretty close to the 3DS's launch, relatively speaking. Which is why Overclocked came out, because, you know, might as well.
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Oh, by the way, remember how I mentioned the security cam footage that would obviously exist? If you get the bad ending, nothing ever happens. Like, there's never any, like, prosecution or anything. Like, you never get found out. So...
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest.
Girl, me too. I'm tired.
Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
I can't believe I thought I would get this segment done. Like...
Understood.
I can't believe I thought there would be, like, enough time to record the day after this. No, we're... The second I can save, we are stopping. Also...
We should go, too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Also, one thing I want to mention is now my playtime is going to be fucked even more than it already is. Because I was gone for about an hour. So... Not that it really matters, but... You know, we're already at, like, what, 100 hours? So, 101. Well, it would be 102, because I've recorded about an hour on top of that, but whatever.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
Bitches. You don't have any.
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me, too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
I would love to be someone who thought this mystery was interesting and compelling and well-paced. It would be so much fun to have standards that low, I feel like. I feel like everything would surprise and entertain me.
If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although, her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Ugh, this is so confusing.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Oh no, it's Dojima. He's dying too. I just realized I'm gonna still have to split the segment because I was trying to finish before I'd have to. Sad. Oh, it's this little munchkin fuck.
Where am I?
You're being split, Teddy. Well, good news for you, Camtasia. As far as I can tell, there's been no audio desync up to this point. Unless I'm missing it somehow, which I could be, honestly. So your days on my computer are not numbered yet. I don't know. I phrased that poorly. Also, I forgot if Munchkin's actually offensive or not. I kind of always associated Munchkin with, like, cartoon characters, like animals, more than, like, you know, little people, so I apologize if it is offensive. I don't know. It's... I definitely understand why it would be offensive, but I also don't know if that's actually, like, a thing, or if I just heard that from someone and then never... whatever.
Is this Teddy's world?
I mean, hell, for a while...
This doesn't quite feel like it, though.
For a while, I was convinced femboy was, like, not necessarily a slur, but not something you should ever use. Because, for, like, the certain people on the internet convinced me it was. And then I realized I probably should verify my information a bit better. Not, like, maliciously certain people did, but it's just, like, some people felt uncomfortable about the word. And I just assumed that was universal for trans women. So, whatever. This is clearly relevant.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right. Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything.
It's not always about you, dude.
Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true.
Yes, Teddy did just literally remember, like, what he's been looking for this whole time, just in the middle of a pity party about something, like, unrelated. Yes, this is really how he finds out.
Guys!
Not that Morgana is in a much better position story-wise, but at least Morgana has at least a little bit more energy in his storytelling. I don't know. I actually like Morgana quite a bit for what he is. He's not the best character, but, like, oh my god. You know, having to deal with Teddy for so long, Morgana is like, the fucking sky's the limit. You know? Like, get that fucking bear away from me.
Sensei! What should I do?
God, however many cutscenes you think are on this day, there's so much more. Like, literally.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Oh, by the way, worst part of this whole day, this.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Yep. So we have deflated all stakes and tension in the plot from this point onwards. This is terrible. I'm so serious. I'm being very genuine and sincere when I say this game loses me so unbelievably hard at this point. And it's not even like I was very on board to begin with, but the fact that Nanako just dies inexplicably, and then she just comes back inexplicably. It's nonsense. And I know that can happen. Don't get me wrong. I know that, like, the human heart can stop beating, but then it can be resuscitated. I get that, but the doctors and nurses, as far as everyone could tell, were clueless. So they weren't trying to resuscitate her. So there's no known reason for her to come back to life. Because they weren't, like, fucking, like, putting the defibrillators on her. Unless, like, they want to say that happened off screen and it went unmentioned. The best part about this is she doesn't come back to life if you get the bad ending. She stays dead. So there's some weird, like, causality between whether or not Namatame is thrown in the TV and if she gets, like, resuscitated. It's so dumb. It's probably the actual worst, like, plot point in the game for me, and I'm not exaggerating or being hyperbolic. I mean, it's my opinion. I genuinely don't see any reason why they were going to kill Nanako if she was going to just come back. Here's my thought process. If you kill Nanako, keep her dead. I am in favor of killing her because that raises the stakes tremendously. Especially because she was already, like, believably in a scenario where she could die, you know? So it's not like her death is out of nowhere. More importantly, this is exactly the right part of the game to kill her off. Because we're getting closer to the truth. Also, like, the fact that she died, that does motivate the player to do something extreme, hypothetically, if they're really attached to Nanako. So, all signs point towards kill Nanako for the plot. But, okay, hypothetically, let's say you don't want to kill Nanako. You want that joy of Nanako coming back. Just put her in an extreme, like intensive care unit situation. Like, oh, she's in critical condition. We don't know if she'll make it through the night, blah, blah, blah. Or, I don't know, like, put her in a coma or something. That's stupid, but, you know, it's like, oh, she's comatose, she could go brain dead. You know, something like that. And then, like, oh, I guess we were wrong. I mean, that's still stupid, but it's less stupid. You know what I mean? Like, if we're picking from bad options, I'm going to go with the least bad here. And this is inexplicable. And I mean, I guess the one caveat you can give to the inexplicability of it, if that's a word, is that her death is somewhat inexplicable too. So, like, you could argue, oh, well, if it had unknown causes, her resuscitation should be unknown too. That doesn't make sense in my mind, but that doesn't fly with me. I don't really see any value her coming back to life brings. Because it's not like it's a gameplay conceit. It's not like we can social link Nanako after this. You never can social link Nanako after she gets kidnapped. She remains in the hospital for the rest of the game. So it's not like, oh, we gotta bring back Nanako so the player can max her. At all. I don't know, it's just really baffling to me. Again, I am fine with her surviving if you play it a different way than just she dies. You know, like, there's got to be something else that like, the reason, okay, like real talk, like, writing wise, the reason she dies is so that the Namatame murder scene can happen. You know what I mean? That's literally the only explanation. Her death has to happen so that way Dojima tries to kill Namatame and fails, which then distracts the police guards, which then gives you the opportunity to go into the TV room, the room that he's in, see Shadow Namatame on the TV, say things that will never make sense in that context, and then, like, get the option to murder him. Like, a very exact sequence of stupid events that don't make sense have to happen. Why did 2 police guards have to stop Dojima, who was, like, barely able to walk? Why was Namatame's shadow talking like he was in the room? You know, it's a very stupid sequence of events. And I want to reiterate how much I would have been on board with Nanako dying. I would have given the game some points for that level of, like, okay, you actually did it. You know what I mean? It's just, it would have been a lot more interesting if we had that, like, that moment of, like, oh, Nanako's never coming back, and, you know, this is a very tangible and, like, visible, like, harm that the antagonist has done to us, you know? I mean, you could argue Saki Konishi dying is that, but let's be honest, she was barely in the game. We barely got to know her. And for as much as we can extrapolate about her, which is a fair amount, honestly, she really doesn't, like, have any impact on anyone except Yosuke and Naoki. And while Naoki is one of the better characters in the game by far, Yosuke sucks. Yosuke is the only one who's been mentioning her in cutscenes. And I don't really feel like it would have been nearly as felt compared to Nanako. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's really frustrating. Like, the pieces were there, but they were arranged in the exact wrong way. So, whatever. I probably shouldn't have sat on the screen.
Are you serious?
For this long, because I noticed that when I sit on screens for too long, the audio desync happens. Actually, just to cover my ass, let me stop the segment now. Let me stop the recording and then split it, I mean. Okay, anyways, I've done enough ranting. Let's move on. Well, let's have the cutscene.
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
Oh, I so believe you guys were resuscitating her after you walked away from her when the fucking flatline happened.
But Until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on.
That's another thing. It's like, if we had at least seen doctors and nurses trying to resuscitate her, I could so actually believe that it happened. But literally, they just let it, like, oh, she's flatlining, bye. You know? Like, the doctors, and like, they literally walk away from the bed. Whatever.
Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
No thanks to you, bro.
So this isn't a joke?
Also, like, heart and lung failure at the same time? How did it just resuscitate on its own? I know he said it's very rare, but I don't even believe that's, like, a thing that can happen on the bodies. That, like, if the heart stops beating and the lungs have failed, what is even... Okay, whatever. I'm not a doctor. But I don't believe this guy is either. I think he fucking bought his license. He fucking got it out of a cereal box.
You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Why is the most rational person in the room not questioning this at all? Whatever.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Did Rise inherit Teddy's, like, annoying everything's about me behavior? I mean, I know that she's always been like that, but...
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
What treatment plan do you even have for her?
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
Thank God for that. Teddy would have made that scene even more annoying. God's not real, by the way.
You're right. That's weird.
Sorry, I've been doing this annoying militant atheist thing where anytime I, in casual conversation, mention God or hell or whatever, I just followed up with that, and it's been driving my boyfriend nuts. He keeps going like, who are you doing this for? Because he's not religious either, so...
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
My God, are these cutscenes over yet? God's not real. Okay, I'll stop, but...
I couldn't save.
There's also a guy in the room, too? Whatever.
Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Wait, I just realized something really stupid. How did Namatame even know Nanako died? Does Dojima even say that she died outside his room, and does he hear it or something? That's like the most gracious, like, good faith answer I could come up with, but I don't know. Like, does Dojima say that Nanako died? I don't think. How does he know? More importantly, we have to put a pin in this for later. How did his shadow know? Because that's going to have implications later, but whatever.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Am I at home yet? Can I save?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
I'm so invested in this. Gotta go home now.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow.
You guys, it's like 12:30 at the earliest, or latest, or whatever I would say in this case. I gotta go home. I have school tomorrow. Actually, no, I don't. I have to go home. I have school tomorrow. Lie.
It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. Ugh, it's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There's something new in your inbox. Hey, I heard some stuff about what's been going on. I know this is tough for you, but you'd better take care of yourself too. Your cousin's going to be worried about you instead when she gets better, right? Stupid. God, we're gonna do all of these. I forgot these were here too. I was hoping it would just be I. Whatever. Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. You know I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude. Right? Daisuke here. I just heard about Nanako-chan. How's she doing? Okay, well. If there's anything that I can do to help you guys, please tell me ASAP. You've got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. It's Naoki. I was worried about you, so I'm sending this email. I hear you're going through a lot. You okay? Don't push yourself too hard. I'm here if you need to talk. I might not be that reliable, but I'm here for you. See you later. Trying, hopefully doing these voices correctly. Oh boy, this one. It's Ayane. I heard someone from your family was in the hospital. I'm sorry. I don't know what to write. You're not alone, okay? When you're going through tough times, please remember that I'll be by your side if you ask. I'll call you again. Bye. That's it? You checked all your messages. I guess that makes sense. That is all the school social links that I have, not including the teammates. It'd be funny if everyone was like, "Oh my God, Rise here. I heard about Nanako, and I just wanted to reaffirm that I'm your girlfriend, even though you hate me." Anyways, they're from your friends in town. That's so sweet. Remember that you have friends who are there to help encourage each other. Also, we're standing in the middle of the road at like 12:30 at the earliest, while it's snowing. Can we go home? The case is still mired in an impenetrable fog, but you must continue forth toward the truth. You should go home before you catch a cold. Well, good news is I don't have to record tomorrow. Bad news is I'm tired. I want to stop already. I'm tired. It's like 11:10, which is late for me now, so... Alright, next time, we have even more cutscenes to go through, believe it or not. I might record tomorrow after all, but I'm definitely splitting, like, I'm not including it in this segment, so... Oh man, this game's gonna take 90 billion years. 90 fuck tillion years, but it's whatever. I'm just glad we finally got through these series of cutscenes, because I've been dreading this for weeks now, so... Honestly, it's been literally like about a month, so whatever. Anyways, I will see you next time.